What's poppin', everybody? Welcome to another episode of The Measy Show. I'm your host with the most. Now, before we begin, hit that subscribe and that like button for me. Let me know that you are a true citizen, a true trooper, a true supporter of this channel. Please and thank you. I appreciate you. Also, post notifications bell, if you will. That way, anytime I drop some new juice or whatever, you go ahead and get you a sip. So, all right. Apparently, there was a clip released by KXNG. He was speaking online about Gillie, basically kind of sort of basically shitting on Kendrick's track against Drake, the Euphoria joint. So he dropped like 5 songs, if I'm not mistaken, and I would say that the overwhelming majority understands that Kendrick came out on top. A lot of people would say, there's no way that an artist with the stardom, not stardom, with the, what's the word I'm looking for, with the status of Drake should be even remotely challenged by somebody like Kendrick, who is kind of like, in a way, sort of like anti-industry, but kind of on the fringes of both. So like we know Kendrick, he's had the I got loyalty and royalty inside my D and that, right? He's got songs like that, huge, big, very big, right? But he also is kind of like a little low-key. He's not like a super showy guy. He's not a super materialistic guy. Certain things don't move him the way that, like he'll do something strange with his money. Like, I'll give you a perfect example. Drake went and spent a couple $1 million on some earrings. Kendrick went and spent a couple $1 million or $1 million or some change, whatever, on a crown of thorns with diamonds and stuff. Like stuff that's like, he has his own style. And therefore he's sometimes seen as basically like he's not recognized by some of the people in the industry per se, even though they know who he is. So anyway, it's the vast opinion, the overwhelming majority, the vast majority of people that believe that, Kendrick won. Kendrick dominated that situation. And most people believe that. I would have to say that it's safe to say that most people believe that, right? So, with that being the case, Gillie the Kid basically speaks out and is like, Kendrick, your Euphoria, the diss track against Drake was trash. It was ass. It was garbage. It was whatever. Now, let's just be real. A lot of people, they side with Drake because they like Drake, not because all of the water is in his cup. You get what I'm saying? Like academics. He actually spoke against him recently, but prior to that, he was definitely compromised. He would never say a bad word about Drake in comparison with somebody else. He might speak his opinion on certain things, but and some of those opinions may not be favorable to Drake, but never would he pick his side in someone else's. But recently he did speak against him. But anyway, so I feel like that was a situation with Gillie. Now, the reason I don't agree with myself, the reason I don't agree with Gillie is because, number one, you're a rapper. You know better. You know how it is to put together these bars with double meanings and switching sounds and switching cadences. You know all about that. You know, you're a writer even more so. You wrote for Lil Wayne. You changed the whole route of his career based on your lyrics. So good lyrics they can make or break you. You feel what I'm saying? Especially when you have like them eccentric type beats. Imagine Kendrick's a great rapper. Imagine if Kendrick was trash, right? And he had those beats that he has, the unusual style, not much bass, different. Like nobody, like come on, you feel me? You got to sound good, you know what I'm saying, or be deep. And he's very deep, and he sounds good too. But Yeah, so anyway, so he spoke out and said he's trash, which I totally disagree with. So Crooked Eye spoke out and said, you know, basically, look, man, I'm disappointed. Some people on the line, oh, he checked him. No, he didn't check anybody. You know what I'm saying? This is Crooked Eye. If he was going to check him, he would see him and check him. That's not checking somebody. Speaking that, saying you disagree online, that's not checking somebody. But anyway, what we're going to do, he basically spoke against him. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and listen to the audio of Crooked Eye, and that way we can get a better idea of, you know, his position on it. So go ahead and listen, right?
Very revealing in this battle is a lot of people in the industry don't sing or like Kendrick Lamar. You feel me? Now, I'm not going to say they don't like the West Coast because, you know, this ain't Vibe magazine. But a lot of rap media people, the way they talk about Kendrick, it's not very respectful. You know, you could critique somebody and still be respectful, but when you don't like somebody, it's just written all over your face when you're talking about them. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, yo, that kind of surprised me. I didn't think it was that. I didn't think that was the case. I didn't think that was the case. I've been seeing some hot takes here and there. You know, Gillie said it was corny. Yo, Gillie, did you really listen to it? And don't get me wrong, I got a lot of love for $1 million worth of game. Alright? I'm happy them brothers got their platform off the ground. I'm happy it's doing well for them. I'm especially happy for Wallow because to me, he symbolizes what a brother should do when they get out of the penitentiary after all that time. Give out jewels.
Shout out to
Give
Wallow.
out gems. Uplift the community. So this ain't about that. I got nothing but love for that. You feel me? So shout out to them on that. But Gillie, did you listen to that joint, man? Or did you just skim through it? You can't tell me you listened to that joint and really peeped all them double entendres and all them pattern switches and all them metaphors and punchlines for you to come up and say, yo, that's corny. Come on, bro. Did you even listen to it? That's what I want to know. And that's what I want to know with half the people that's critiquing this Euphoria joint. Did you even listen to it? Did you break it down? That this is a pivotal moment in hip-hop. Now, if you're 35 and up, this might not be that pivotal to you.
Real quick, let me say this, right? Like, most of the people that are saying that Drake won or whatever, they're Drake fans, right? They're fans of Drake. Most of the people that say that Drake is, oh, Drake killed him, bro. How so? You know what I'm saying? And at the end, he was almost like, no, you're just lying. I'll be honest, he was sounding kind of like, he wasn't sounding like, how can I say, confident and tough. Nah, he wasn't that. Like, he had a couple bars in there, but it's not comparing. But let's get back to Crooked Eye.
You got other things to worry about. You know what I'm saying? You got other things to worry about. But if you 18, you 19, you 17, and this is your first big superstar rap battle that you ever experienced, this is a pivotal moment for you as a hip-hop fan. If you and
that's a fact. This is a damn near like our Tupac Biggie. You know what I'm saying? I mean, this is like, no, nah, because nobody's dying. This is damn near like our Jay-Z and Nas, you know?
That generation. See, you older motherfuckers like myself, y'all done seen it. You seen so many beefs, so many battles that you're just like, oh, you rating it and you scoring it and you comparing it to the other battles in the past. Don't do that. Well, you can do it if you want to. But this is why it's a pivotal moment. Because the outcome of this battle will affect the next generation of MCs on how they approach competitive rapping. If y'all keep wanting them to dumb down, that's what they're going to do. You saying Kendrick Lamar is too complex, it's too layered, you don't want to run it back and try to understand what he's saying. It's too many syllables, too many punchlines and double entendres. You ain't got time for all that. Okay. True indeed, you could win a battle without all that. You could win a battle without all that. You can. But guess what? We're not about to act like when you put all that in your shit and stir that gumbo up that you're not cooking. We're not going to act like he ain't cooking. That's what we're not going to do. We're not going to put that out there for the next generation to see. That they got to dumb it down when it's time to battle. They ain't gotta do that. It's lyricism on display. And I'm a champion at lyricism. You fucking ABC rap cheerleaders who love that dumbed down shit. Just how you get on there and talk your shit, I'm gonna get on here and talk my shit. I champion lyricism, homie. That's what I champion. All them layers, all them concepts, all them entendres, all them style switches. Yeah, I'm with that life. I'm about that life. When it comes time to be competitive, don't be afraid to dig in your toolbox. Just because all these other platforms and rap media talking heads is telling you to dumb it down so they can understand it as soon as they hear it. You know what I'm saying? Because they want to run to their platforms after one listen and go be the first one to jump into the algorithm and have something to say about the diss record instead of sitting with it and letting it marinate and wash over them for a minute.
So Crooked pretty much
So look,
everything.
so that was basically his statement or whatever. I think he kept going a little bit, but okay. So Crooked I, this individual, he's not like a slouch in hip hop. He's not a nobody in hip hop. He's going by King Crooked, I think, these days, but his original name was Crooked I. There was a point in time where I don't know if he signed to Death Row or he was about to or something like that. It ended up not working out. And he ended up going a different route. I want to say he was messing with Joe Budden or something, if I'm not mistaken. They were in the same group. Might have been a Slaughterhouse or something. I don't want to misquote. But no. Yeah, he was with Shady Aftermath. No, he was with Aftermath. Excuse me. So anyway, he's a seasoned lyricist. He never really made it. It's unfortunate, but he never really made it too big, which is unfortunate. Like he made it, but he never got that recognition, national recognition that he should have got, because he's very talented. But anyway, I say that to say that this is a talented person. That's he's a rapper, he's a lyricist, so his opinion is valid. Not saying that Gillie's isn't, but and there's nothing wrong with you picking Drake in the battle. Like if you honestly feel, even though I honestly feel that you don't honestly feel like that, you're just a fan if you feel like that. But if you do claim that you honestly feel that way, then that's cool. But don't be like Kendrick's was trash when you know it wasn't trash. You get what I'm saying? So anyway, that's just my opinion on that. I just wanted to drop that on you guys real quick, get another video out there. You let me know what you think, man. Was Crooked I right to go ahead and say this? Was he wrong? I personally don't think so. He's just speaking this, you know what I'm saying? He's talking this shit, you know, but that's just my opinion. Anyway, man, let me know what you think, man. I appreciate you guys watching. Like I said, if you have not already, please hit that subscribe and that like, post notification bell. Salute. Y'all have a great afternoon. I'm gone.